Going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to this special live. The Height. Where did it all begin with Coach Prime? This is a very unique experience that this whole season involving Coach Prime, first season as a Power Five coach, and it was also an historic season. He was the first to move from an HBCU to a Power Five, and what made this so special is because they let people get a glimpse of the behind the scenes like never before. I mean, we've seen this before with the NFL with the 24/7 leading up to the season. That's what this felt like. That's what this felt like a 24/7 special, leading up to the season or whatever. We see that in boxing too. Back with Mayweather, I used to like Mayweather boxing 24, HBO 24/7 or Showtime 24/7. I think it was HBO. I can't remember. But we got to see the behind the scenes, and it leads up. It's climactic. It leads up to the fight, and that's what they did here through his son lenses, through his camera phone or whatever he used, and it made it so unique. And I can't remember a college team ever doing it like this. I mean, some college teams, they do give us kind of like a behind the scenes, but it's not like this. And all this I give credit to, a lot of this I give credit to is Deion Sanders Jr., which is Bucky. He runs Well Off Media. He gets the credit for this because he's been doing this since Jackson State. And that was one of the whole reasons why I got behind Jackson State, because of his camera. And I felt like I was a part of the team. They'll give you just enough to make you feel like you're a part of the process or in the behind the scenes. And a lot of other colleges are not doing that. And that's a part of their recipe for success here, and why they're selling out stadiums, why the ticket sales are up, why the merch sales are up. Part of that has to do with them embracing social media like they did. And I know Bucky was recently talking about, the hype. What caused the hype? He said it had to do with a lot of haters, a lot of people seeing them want to fail. And that got the hype going. No, I would have to beg him differ on this. It's the exposure of the team that got the hype going, because it felt like a reality show. They turned this into a reality show. I never forget the first time when Coach Prime visited the facilities for the first time. We're going to watch it. As you see here, he's at the facility, and it says Deion Sanders on Colorado's campus for the first time. Tours the football facility and stadium. This was the beginning of the reality show here, and I love it. I love it. We get to see Shador see the practice stadium for the first time. Coach Prime seeing the practice stadium for the first time. For me, that was big. No other coach is really doing it like this. He embraces his daughter on the practice field where he's going to be building some men to try to win a game.
You like it?
He had Tracy Edmonds
It's
with
very
him.
cool, huh?
Everything was epic.
Very.
He had Darius, just to note. He had Darius with him. Darius was there the whole time. He's a big part of this too. And Darius runs Reach the People Media. So you got Well Off Media. That's Deion Sanders Jr., a.k.a. Bucky, a.k.a. Saucy B, or Saucy Big B. I mean, they got all kind of nicknames, right? And Darius. And also the pregame show with Uncle Neely. This is the reason why I'm telling you, them embracing social media and letting people in their life, it's a reality show. This wasn't the first time Coach Prime was a part of a reality show, so he knows how this goes. And a lot of people wanted to be a part of this. A lot of players wanted to be a part of it. And whether they win against their last game against Utah, this season was still a success for what he brought to the table. Every game that he played at away was sold out. Even all his home games were sold out. It was a part of this right here, what we're watching.
Shador.
Coach, this is a legacy hall. Okay. You just came out of our indoor practice facility. Yes, sir. 107,000 square feet. We just finished this facility in 2000.
Look how epic this is. This is him visiting the facilities for the first time. You know, nobody knew at that time what the possibilities were going to be for the season. We didn't know. We just knew that a lot of this hype had to do with Coach Prime and like letting us see this. This was like awesome right here. Very awesome footage. And he's going to see a drawing of himself in a minute.
15. This is some of the history of Colorado football through here.
Look at him looking at all the names of the All-Americans in the past.
Some of our trophies. We got an interactive display right here tied to the big wins in our history. We have the Heisman Trophy from Michelle Salon. Yeah, it could be nice. Being inducted into the Hall of Fame on Tuesday.
Rashawn Salam's Heisman Trophy.
This is our coach. This is our coach.
That's all right.
Wow.
Y'all awesome. That is all right.
Look at that. He got to see that for the first time. Coach Prime with the glasses. And you know the glasses going to come up for a subject in the Colorado State game. Remember the coach was talking about him using the glasses and then the press meetings. But there he is with his signature glasses on during the game. And that was big, man. And it showed all the coaches of yesteryear.
Oh, that's hard.
That's all right. That's Patience glasses.
Yes. Yes.
That's hard.
Oh, I love that. Come on.
It's our training room.
That's what I need right now.
I don't think you want any of us doing that.
He visited the training room for the first time, where he's going to spend a lot of time.
I want to show you our therapy area. It's our therapy. Hey, Alex, you run in and the lights in the school. You got a hot tub.
See, this is normal for you. This is not. This
We
ain't.
didn't always have this.
This
I was here
ain't.
before this.
This ain't normal for us.
He's right about that.
It's the new normal.
Yeah, you gotta understand. We've been together for 20 years, man. Coaching youth and all that. So this ain't normal for us.
So these are recovery pools, one hot, one cold. Our players will walk through here after practice, help stop, try to get their muscles to stop so that they can start their recovery a little quicker. We got a hot tub, a cold one. Check this out right down here. That's our underwater treadmill. Underwater treadmill.
It's a nice facility. And you see, the thing is, we get to see this. We get to see the behind the scenes with him. We get to see it like we're walking through the facility with him. It was big, man, for them to show this. And even since that particular time, Bucky has not stopped working. Neither one of them. They put videos out almost every single day. And they've been doing this for the past couple years. No days off whatsoever. And it's big to let the people that's following this get that behind the scenes of Coach Prime and Shador getting to see the facilities for the first time. Also, Coach Mathis, to see this for the first time, you know, it was big.
That feels good.
So just down this hallway, we have our doctor's offices. We're gonna head this way. I'll show you the locker.
Just look how epic that is. Him with Shador going through the facilities, knowing that was the only head coach Shador has known, and knowing what they're getting ready to embark on, even though it was a mystery on what they were getting ready to do. But everything is building up, you know.
Coach, this is our NFL corridor. Gotcha. This is where we show some of our former buffs in the NFL. Right in here is our ring room, the international championship trophy. One thing we have done a little different here is all of our try to get as many trophies out behind the glass. People get their pictures taken with them, and be a little more interactive. It's a football locker room.
Oh my God.
That was crazy to see Rashaan Salam jersey there. Heisman Trophy winner. I remember that year when he won.
It's the game locker.
Lounge.
It's our line. Arms out in the corner.
You know what? You know, I'm thinking with it. I know. We all need to do what?
Must say it's a really nice facility, man.
Yeah, those that go. Yeah, those that. You cry.
Now, here's the part. This is my favorite part when he actually get to be out on Folsom Field for the first time with Shador and Darius and everybody. That was kind of like, yeah, man. That was just to get to see how his reaction to it.
Where at? I like it.
Isn't that epic right there? He's just taking it all in. He's just taking it all in. No, it was going to be some interesting things, I must say, to happen on that field in that season. You know, we all know what happened on that field. They had played their last game on that field. We know, but there was a lot of interesting games on that field this year, to say the least. He brought in all the celebrities, everything. But yeah, man, a lot of things happened on that field this year.
Well, I'm freezing. I would have wore something completely different.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not the coach. You're talking crazy right now, man. Well, it is cold out there.
And of course, a lot of the slogans are going to change. He's going to put a lot of slogans up.
I
So
just hit my head on this.
we already knew that. Going into the is this going to the locker room, I believe? Yeah. Going into the locker room where it all gets done.
Came a long way, man.
No, no.
And the good thing is he brought his boy along. You know, he didn't forget about his boy that he started his coaching with, you know. So that was an awesome thing. Brought him to the Power 5, man.
We had 2 racks. 60 kids. Literally 2 racks.
Not even running back.
I don't even know how many weights.
I might just start working out again. Why is that so funny?
It's sure is.
They got all his Coach Prime stuff up.
Like that.
Now he's okay, this is where he's in the meeting room, and we know his first meeting with the team is going to be epic, man. It got over 1 million views. We're getting ready to watch that. But this is the meeting room where a lot of his famous speeches are going to go down at throughout the season. Positional rooms here.
Yes, sir.
You get to see the stadium from a different view from where his office is going to be.
No, for real.
Pretty dope area. Bucky with the camera. That camera always rolling.
You go.
That's the war room with the coaches. Lots going to go down there.
Damn, you got the speakers over there. So this is a cool setup.
He's speechless. He's just taking it all in. Here goes some of the fans. So yeah, that was Coach Prime on campus for the first time at Folsom Field. You know, he got a chance to take in Folsom Field, and we know that a lot of stuff happened. And this was the beginning, and this was part of the hype. This is my whole point. And what are we gonna do? Coach Prime. This is my favorite one. This video got 4.7 million views. Coach Deion Sanders meet with the Colorado football team players for the first time. All right, so we're gonna go here, and we're gonna take a look at this. This is like one of my favorite videos, man, that they did. And this was like a part of the hype, man. Exactly. It's especially what he said to the team. You know, he said, "We coming." You know what I'm saying? And then here, his most famous saying is the Louis luggage. He said, "I'm bringing my luggage in this Louis." So let's take a look at this. This is like my favorite video.
All right, guys.
That's the way we walk in.
That's the way we walk in. I'm just learning that. Look,
The reason why he said that is he walked into the song "All Eyes on Me" by Tupac.
I'm gonna just make a few comments, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I want you guys to spend time with Coach Prime. But
Now we
as I
know.
told you,
The guy in the end,
my
you know he's
job
going to
is
stay there.
Bring the best coach in the country.
There's a lot of these players left, but there's a guy on the end, Camden Dempsey, and also the guy sitting next to him. They stayed. You know, they stayed the course or whatever. They was like, "Nah, we like that Coach Prime is here, and we're going to give him a chance. We're going to stay."
In Colorado, we just did that. You're going to learn that this guy is about integrity. He's about character. It's about his faith. It's about leading men. That's what he does. He's an incredible family man. I've gotten to know him over the last month, and couldn't be more excited that he's your new head football coach.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're looking at this, right? We see Camden sitting to the side, and Camden is happy that he's there. You can tell. And Coach said that, Camden one day is going to be in politics. He's going to be the mayor one day. And you see a lot of these players sitting here with their hats on. We know that Coach Prime don't like hats in the meeting and stuff. So it's like we're seeing this and behind the scenes of him actually meeting with the players for the first time. It's crazy.
So with that, I'm going to have Coach Prime come up here and say some words and spend some time with you guys. But let's give him a big Colorado Buffalo welcome.
First and foremost, it wouldn't be possible without my man Rick. When I tell you, he is the man, and God called him strategically to reach out to me to make this happen. He didn't convince me. He confirmed to me that this was the place. It wasn't about a bag. I got that. It was all about opportunity to do something
Now look,
that hadn't been done.
as soon as he said it ain't all about a bag, I got that. I knew this was going to be epic. I just knew it. I just knew it, man. And it was.
In quite some time. And Rick, I'm forever grateful for that opportunity, my man. I appreciate you. I love you and thank you.
Love you too.
For investing in me. I appreciate it. Now let's get to business.
Let's get to business.
You know what, Jackson State, we gotta believe. I'm still gonna believe because I've been believing ever since I was a shorty. When I told my mother at the age of 7, I was gonna make a lot of money, I was gonna be rich, and she was gonna never have to work another day of life. And my actions lined up with that belief. And I had to stop believing. And I have a problem when young men with everything in front of them don't believe. That's a problem for me. Tremendous problem. Because you can rescue your mama, you can rescue your father, your friends, your loved ones, the homies, anybody who's looked out for you. You have the ability and opportunity to do that. But you gotta believe. It's a spirit around this team, around the school, that is not traditional. In some kind of way, you guys have accepted it, and you've begun to be complacent with it. And even some of the guys that aren't here that's supposed to be here, those are the ones. All this gonna stop. I still have unfinished business to do at Jackson State, because whatever I start, I'm gonna finish. And we gotta go win this championship. We're gonna do that. But then shortly thereafter, I just want you to know, I'm coming.
There we go. I'm coming.
Not to compete.
He said, I'm coming. That's when he said it. I said, uh-oh, it's getting real. I'm coming. And so you see Camden is still smiling. He was hyped for it. Camden was like, I'm all for this. I don't care what Coach Prime is saying. I get to play for Coach Prime. But you can see a lot of the players' faces there. They're not pleased by it because their futures are they have uncertain situations going on. They don't know if they're going to keep their scholarship or what. But a lot of the players left though.
But to win. Not to show up, but to show out.
But to show out.
Not to be amongst the rest, but to be the best. I'm coming. I'm flat out coming. This is real. This ain't no ESPN or this ain't one of the networks you just happen to see on. I'm right in front of you. You know why? Because I'm coming. I'm coming to restore, to replace, to re-energize some of y'all that are salvageable. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody that's sitting in the seat ain't gonna have a seat when we get back. But I'm coming.
And you see that? He said, some of you that are salvageable. He said, everybody ain't going to have a seat. But he said, you got to compete. But imagine what they're thinking, like, damn, I'm not going to have a seat. But they just got to be like, I'm ready to compete, That's really all they had to think about. But I was like, listening to this right here, I was like, man.
I started, and we're going to go dominate, then we're going to work. I'm coming to work and not to play. I'm coming to kill it and not to kick it. I'm coming. So you got to understand. So when I get back, there ain't gonna be no hats and no meetings. There ain't gonna be no hoodies on and no meetings. There ain't gonna be no phones. I wish you would bring a phone in my meeting. There ain't gonna be no earrings in the meeting. Everybody's gonna look like everybody. I'm coming. It's gonna be a different place, a different feel, a different attitude, a different energy, a different work ethic, a different want, a different hunger, a different desire, a different need, a different capacity. It's gonna be a different reach. I'm coming. See, by now you better feel it. You can feel what I'm saying. You can feel where I'm coming from. And you know I ain't playing because I got the credentials to back it up. I'm coming. And you're gonna hear me. Because it's gonna be little solid little footsteps that you don't even have to strain. But you're gonna know I'm coming. Just for the sake of my voice, the commitment to excellence, that is not gonna be any more.
Man, this was epic.
Period.
He said, just the sake of my voice, you know I'm coming. I'm committed to excellence. Yeah, this was the best speech.
Okay. Some of y'all that really got it, that really want it, and really deserve it, and you got to play beside a fool that don't want it, don't deserve it, they don't even love it. I promise you, it's my job to get rid of it. Okay. I love everything about this institution. I mean, the academics prevalent, no crime, beautiful city, beautiful stadium. We've never had nothing of sort to work out in, to trade in. Our kids would go absolutely crazy to be in the situation that you're in. But you don't respect it. Okay. You don't want it. Okay.
I'm coming.
Some of y'all don't even think you deserve it. I'm coming. And usually when God sends me to a place, he sends me to a place to be a conduit of change. Okay. Uniforms may not even look like they look now. Okay. The cleats, I guarantee it's gonna be some special. Okay. We got a few positions already taken care of because I'm bringing my luggage with me. And it's Louis. Okay.
See, that was the part right there. He said, we got a few positions that's already taken care of. I'm bringing some players with me, bringing some luggage with me, and it's Louis. I'm coming.
It ain't gonna be no more of the mess that these wonderful fans.
So you see what I'm saying? He said there's not going to be any more mess what these wonderful fans had to endure. That added up to the hype. They were the hype. It wasn't really the haters or anything like that. It was them. Because now everybody, like even the haters, probably like, okay, we're gonna really see how many games they're gonna win. That's how they were thinking. But they started it. It really did. Because this meeting with the team was really epic. It was hard too, though, when he said, I'm bringing my Louis luggage with me. So a lot of these players thought, damn, I'm not going to have a position here. You can see with the looks on their face.
The student body and some of your parents have put up with for probably 2 decades now. I'm coming. And when I get here, it's going to be changed. So I want y'all to get ready.
I want y'all to get ready.
To go ahead and jump in the portal and do whatever you're going to get. Because the more you jump in, the more room you make. Because we bring kids that are smart, say that, smart, tough, fast, disciplined, with character.
With character.
One more time. Smart, tough, fast, disciplined, with character. That's the one we're going to get. Is that you? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
Is that you? Is that you? Yes, sir. Is that you? Yes, sir. So how bad do you really want it? How bad do you really want this? What are you sacrificing right now to substantiate that you really want this? What are you surrendering? What you giving up right now? There's folks still playing football and we in here in the darn beat. So obviously there's a problem, right? I'm gonna fix it. So if they ask you what he said in the meeting, what went down? I want you to say 2 words. Flat out, he just said I'm coming.
That's right, he coming.
Everybody know what that means when that comes.
It's funny. We see Michael Harrison back there. Look, he gained weight. We see him in the back. He definitely gained a little weight this season, and he stayed. He accepted the challenge. Michael Harrison. Camden is sitting there. He accepted the challenge, and a few others that I see, and not too many of them. Most of these players left though, but Camden stayed for the challenge, and obviously Michael Harrison and a few others that I see there. And it was kind of a shock though, because they didn't really know what was going on. You know, he just said, you know, jump in the portal and stuff. But he said, this team's playing right now, meaning bowl games, and you guys are not. We sitting here in a damn meeting, and I'm going to change it. So a lot of this was the nucleus for the hype, because people like, okay, we're going to see. People are saying we're going to see what's going to happen now. And when I think back on the season, I'm like, it was a success. I mean, look at the ticket sales. They sold out everywhere they went is because of this. Really was, because of who he is and the behind the scenes footage and everything. That was the nucleus for everything. I know Bucky said it was the haters and stuff like that. No, it was them. It was them.
Not only am I gonna show up, but I'm gonna show out. Now, I'm through with mine. Let's get to yours. I'm here on the spot for any questions. Yeah, quarterback is coming. Yeah, about 10 more of them coming. And they dogs. And they gonna hunt and they gonna eat. Anything else? This is your opportunity. Don't get outside and start talking when you got me right in front of you. Let's get it over with now. Anything you want to say? It could be a question. It could be anything. Yes, sir.
What position coaches are you keeping?
What position coaches might keep? Probably not.
Brady.
Right? It's gonna be one of the best staffs you ever seen. So they coming.
Now we know that guy that asked the first question. He went on to Michigan State. And I honestly believe if he had stayed, they could have used him. He's like 6'8", 300 and some pounds. That's Jalen Sammy. But you see Darius sitting there. But he went on to Michigan State or whatever. So which is okay. He decided to go there. But now that I see how the line is, they could have literally used him. He's a big body to plug up that line and stop the run. But you know, for whatever reason, he decided to leave. Part of it might have had to do with this meeting right here. You know, he already said, I'm bringing my quarterback. I'm bringing a few other people with me, and they're dogs, and they're going to eat. And he wasn't lying about that. He brought, we know he brought Shador and Shiloh. We know what Shiloh can do because look at his stats this year. So obviously he's a dog. He brought Silman Craig, and we know he's a dog too. Savion Wilkerson, he's a dog. And even though they didn't really use Willie Gaines this year, but we know he's a dog too. So he wasn't lying when he said that.
Best recruiting staff you ever seen at Simple. They coming. A bunch of go-getters coming. I just met with several to 10 powerful boosters that's ready to give. But I told them I want these kids focused on the NFL, not the NIL. But guess what they told me? They coming. Good question. Let's start it off. Some more. Great question. See, we got some talking to people that won't want to talk now. No? It's time they get in the locker room, they want to talk, right? Talk now. Let's get it out. Yes, sir.
What are the major changes you see when you going forward?
Everything. Everything. The way you think about the game, the way you study the game. You know what our kids do? And I hate to keep resorting back because I got one more till I'm finished. But what coaches, this is our defensive back coach right now, Kevin Matthews, stand up, Kevin.
They put in time, but really not putting in time. Like, compared to their teammates, they put in time, but really not putting in no time. So that's what the other time to watch film, I give it to him every Thursday. He goes through every last one of them to see who's actually putting in that time. Who really want to be for the team. And that's how that's how you come up with what you want to start or not. If you're a starter, if you're not putting it in the right time, you're not starting this week.
I'm gonna invest in you and you invest in yourself. I mean, you don't believe in you. How I'm gonna believe in you and you don't believe in you? You ain't putting in no huddle time to watch your opponent that's getting ready to try to do you in front of a national audience. So if you ain't putting in the time, why would I put in the time? Good question. Let's go. That it? Yes, sir.
What's our offseason coming like?
It's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot of work. Summer, we have a couple breaks in the summer, all season. How should I say this? We're gonna try to make it quick. Those of you that we don't run on, we're gonna try to make it quick.
See, that right there probably discouraged a lot of them, you know. But for the dogs, they thinking competition is competition. I don't care. Of course, it's going to be competition, you know. But he said, for some of them, we're going to try to make you quit. We're going to try to make you run off. And yeah, and that right there discouraged a lot of them. And I could tell by the way they looking at him. But you see Trevor Woods right there. He said, I'm not getting run off nowhere. I'm not. See, he got that mentality. I'm not going anywhere. That was a dog sitting there, and you can see him right there, as clear as day, right here. He said, I'm not going nowhere. You can just see it. I love competition. I don't care who you bring in, but I'm going to see that field this year. And we saw that he did.
That's what our season's gonna look like. I want the ones that don't want to quit. They want to be here. They want to work. They want to win. They want to be appreciative of every darn thing they're getting here. That's what it's gonna look like. Heck of a lot of work. I gotta get you to the breaking point so I know what I got. I don't want to get in the game and then find out I got Jane when all off season I had Tarzan. I gotta figure that one out. And I'm gonna get you there. Great question. Yes, sir.
What's your plan for like the injured guys?
Get treatment. If you're salvageable. If you're on the list that they told me you weren't, darn, it's a wrap. We're gonna hug and kiss and say goodbye. Anything else?
That was
Yes,
kind of
sir.
hard, man, for him to say that. He said, if you're salvageable, if not, you got to go.
Probably not. Haven't made that distinctive decision yet, totally. There's probably a couple of decisions I hadn't made as of yet. We just got finished kicking butt last night. I got to have a day. Great question, though. Anybody else? Coach Hart, linebacker coach. How long we been together, Hart?
16 years, 17 years.
Coach Kelly, how you doing, sir?
What's going on, Coach
No,
Brian?
You made me smile. Love you, man. This is part of the staff as well. Son Bucky. All the stuff you see us post, he's the man. He's been a one-man machine. Now he gets some help. We don't believe. You think we did how you do social media? We know how to do social media. We're gonna bungee jump and follow each
And
other.
that is true. They know how to do social media.
Matter of fact, just tell them, what's the best way for them to increase it today? Tell them.
Today, just post. You just got to post that consistent. You got all eyes on you right now. So just everybody want to know what y'all about to do, who y'all are, who everything is. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make y'all the most famous people walking this planet. But you got to win.
Let me give you an example.
And they were famous. A lot of the players on the team right now, they're celebrities by default, just because of the work that he put in behind his camera. I'm telling you, that was a really big part of it, Bucky. I know you said that the hype train wasn't really you guys. No, it was you guys. It really was, because this, like I said again, this is reality TV. I'm gonna skim through the rest of the videos, but this was the video that meant something here.
Bucky, post it. I'm cutting. When I say 1, 2, 3, you say I'm cutting. Put it out right now. 1, 2, 3. That was a little weak. I don't know if I can do that. What?
Hey, Coach Ray.
That was a little weak.
What's up
When
with
I
this
say,
dude?
I'm coming. Like I'm coming. All right? Like, you just finished me, all right?
Yeah.
He thinking some old, you know what stuff. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's all we got. Put it out right now.
All right, so yeah, man, that was pretty cool right there. Coach Prime, meeting with the team for the first time. And we got to see the behind the scenes of it. And a lot of stuff he said was true, man. They had some dogs coming. Kermani showed up late, but the fact is I wanted to highlight that Trevor Woods was sitting there. Trevor Woods was sitting there. He was dialed in. You could tell he was locked into everything that Coach Prime was saying. He wasn't going anywhere. He was straight up dog. He said, I'm not going nowhere, and I'm going to see the field on top of it. And I remember I was starting to look at some highlights of their 1-11 season, and I saw a game where Trevor Woods had tackled somebody in the end zone, and then he like almost crawled and picked up the fumble. I said, yo, this guy is good, man. And we see it. He got a lot of significant playing time this year. I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? So we saw Coach Prime go to the campus for the first time. And what else I wanted? Oh, this was something here where he met with the some of the positional people. So I want to go through this. And this was pretty good too. Because some players wanted to know, they were nervous still. They wanted to know their position on the team. A lot of the players left, but we're going to highlight some of the players that stayed.
They said it should be good by June.
When did you do it?
ASU, so I don't know what week that was. You know
Somebody
what?
else just said they got hurt at
Yeah,
SU.
and the specialist.
Yeah. I went through hell last year, so I remember all the carts from school. I got everything.
Yeah.
Golf carts. I got 8 toes right now. And I'm I got 2 amputated, and the sides of my legs are cut out.
Jeez.
Yeah, they don't look good. It's not a pretty sight. So I don't wear many shorts. Hey, you know it's gonna be some changes. You know it's gonna be some things that transpire. You got to be up for the challenge, man. It is what it is. I'm trying to get the best kids in here. I'm trying to keep the best kids that are here, and we're trying to get rid of the ones that don't want to play football, that don't love the game. So that's just simple as that.
And look,
we're gonna play around with.
That wasn't nothing to get nervous about. All he's saying was he was trying to get rid of the kids that don't want to be there. And by default, they left because they felt that he was talking to them. They took it personal. So those are the ones that were supposed to leave. But he just wants you to work hard, study film and work hard. That means you want to be there. You don't have to be the best athlete on the team, but that's what he wanted. He wanted the work ethic, the discipline, no hats in the meeting, stuff like that. He wants you to study film like it's no tomorrow. Work hard. You would have saw the field, and he would have kept you.
We ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We ain't gonna placate it. It is what it is. We're gonna win. So it's up to you guys to want the challenge. You gotta want that challenge. You gotta fight for the challenge. So it starts in the classroom, the weight room, meetings, everything. Know as much about this team and the scheme as you can. The OC probably be announced next week. Pretty darn good. Really good. The whole offensive staff is really darn good. I'm proud of them. Proud of what we put together for you guys because we feel like you deserve the best. Rick deserves the best. He wants to win here. He wants that legacy to be of a winner. And I'll be darned if I'm not going to help him do it. So it's going to be a lot of competition, a lot of work, and you got to want this thing, man. I mean, you got to love it. You got to love it. You got to live it. You got to want it all day long. Because that's what we do. I love this stuff, man. When you look at some of the top teams in college football, the commonality that they have is a quarterback in the line. Yeah. We're looking for that.
Mm-hmm.
He said it right there. And you know that they had some issues this year with the line, but he said the commonality is they got a quarterback in the line. He's right about that. And interesting enough, he said he knew the deficiencies that they have and he knew what they need to get. But the nucleus was built. And I just wanted to show these beginning parts when he was meeting with the players. He didn't say nothing really wrong. You see Trevor Woods dialed in. I keep going back to him and Camden Dempsey. They had dialed in. Now, Camden was just happy he was there. He was going to stay on the team. But a lot of the players got discouraged, like, wait a minute, oh, my God, we're going to be working hard and we got to compete. I got to leave. But he probably didn't want – he said he met with 20 positional players and said that, things ain't not working out. We're going to a different direction. But everybody else left. So he had to put together a team in a short period of time. And that took a lot. You know, we're recruiting, bringing people in, and to fill up those roster spots, and to try to go out and win some ball games. And you see what they did in the first game against TCU. They blew them out the box. So yeah, I'm just showing the first beginnings of this. And yeah, let's continue with this.
We're gonna go get it. We already got one part of that. But we're gonna go get that. We're gonna double down on all that up front. So you're gonna get some boys to hold off the fort so you can do your thing, and then you guys gotta add in a little block as well.
So the tight end in your offense is like, do it all. Right?
Yeah. Some guys are better than others. Yeah. And you blocking, shoot, we gotta put you in the block. Catch the ball, we gotta put you in the catch the ball. It's simple. It ain't rocket science. Yeah. People try to make it out of rocket science. It's not rocket science. We gotta find out what you do well and do what you do well.
So you split out your line or the young.
Everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything. Okay. We got a guy that had a great year at tight end, and I don't think he caught over 2 passes his career. But this year he's been lighting it up. I mean, because we had a new OC, and he came in and he did the doggone thing. And he stepped up to the challenge.
You know, it's important there what he said, man. He's a really good coach. He said, whatever you do well, I want you just to do that. And that goes back to his philosophy of baseball. Remember, he said you only got to do one thing really right in baseball. And there wasn't really a challenge for him because you're allowed to mess up a lot. But he said in football, you just got to do a few things right. It went back to something he said in a meeting one time. In every single play, he said, I just need at least 8 players to dominate. I just need 8 players, meaning that you just need to just do your job and do what you do and do it right. So, yeah.
He got, I think he was all swag, second team. He's all swag. Because we just got a tight end coach is a dog now.
You already got one?
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to ask.
Yeah. Google it. His name is Tim Brewster. He's that guy. He's coaching with us Jackson State.
All right. So that was the meeting with the tight ends. And we know a lot of those tight ends left except for one that I see there. But the rest of those tight ends left. And some of them tight ends you see there had size to them. If they hadn't left, they probably would have got some playing time, you know. But obviously, you know, we got Michael Harrison, and Michael Harrison did really well this year. He moved from wide receiver to tight end, and he did really well in some big games. He caught some passes, and he was really clutch for us. So shout out to Michael Harrison that stayed the course. You know what I'm saying? He stayed the course, man. He stayed the course. And so, yeah. So let's look at this video here. Signing day. We're going to go to signing day.
It's your son, Shador Sanders.
Shador, he did?
Yes, sir.
Who recruited him? But I'm happy it's done. I love his photos. I love the shoot. You know, he wants to model anyway, you know. But I'm happy. I'm elated. I'm excited. But guess what? I'm excited also about these other guys. I mean, shoot, man. Let me go roll call real quick. Dylan Edwards, Adam Hopkins, Victory Johnson, Taj McCoy. It's a bunch of other ones because I'm going to be all day saying all these names. But those are high school guys. We got junior college transfers. We got 4-year transfers. We're doing it. We're doing it. And guess what? We ain't done yet. I'm coming. I'm coming.
See?
We are coming. This is the first day of history from a history. See, history intrigues me, but his story compels me. Let's do this, baby. You thought you was gonna get what we got?
That's when Travis Hunter announced that he was coming to Colorado. And he also said prior to Travis Hunter announcing that he's coming to Colorado, a lot of teams were offering Travis Hunter a major bag. They were offering him a major bag, man, and he still came up there with Coach Prime. He said, you thought you were going to get what we got? This is part of all the hype, man. You see, they're really good at it.
You really thought you was gonna get what we got? Oh Lord, we coming. We coming.
for the money.
You see it? He was like, "Oh, we coming." Oh, so it was building up, man. It was like climactic or something. Even just the whole setting in the background and Coach Prime laughing. Oh, we're coming. This is what started the hype, folks. You know, I know Bucky said that, you know, no, it was the haters and stuff. No, y'all started it. Y'all started it. And I love it. I love that they started the hype. I really do. And I love it. I love that they started it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here, and I'm definitely going to have a part 2, the beginning, man. This is part 1, and we're going to go with part 2 eventually. We're just about 50 minutes in, but I thank you all for joining. I really appreciated following this team this year, and I never really followed a team this damn hard. Like before, where I know all the player names and stuff. I never followed a team that, and I'm a Florida State fan. And when I look back at it, I was just a casual watcher, you know. And but this team was different because I felt like it's like a reality show, man. Every video builds up to the next video. You know, with Bucky shoot behind the scenes and Darius from Reach the People Media in the pregame show with Uncle Neely. It's a build up. They were the reason why this thing was this hyped up, man. They're the reason for it. And you guys enjoy your holiday if I don't talk to you, but look out for part 2. All right, y'all.